Hey, welcome to Brick Hunter channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make letters. Now it'd be good for, well, I use it for like my City MOC, and this would be like the billboard signs of my channel name. But I guess you can make other billboard signs using letters. Now I try to make the letters small as possible because as you know, if you make the letters bigger, it's a lot easier to make letters, but it just means you're limited to the size, because if the letters get too big, then the plates has to be big, then you can't have a humongous plate of sign. So then that limits you to certain, how many letters you could fit into a billboard sign. But by making the letters as small as you can, that means you could fit more letters, which means you could have more words or what have you. So each letter, as you can see here, let's just use the H as an example here, is 4 studs down and 3 studs across. So every letter is 3 studs by 4 studs. And that's the smallest I could have made it, and made it look nice, realistic. And by the way, this is my sign that actually I took off my city. And it just sits on top of the building here, like that. So if you want to see how I attached it in the back. And these are just little lights that shine at the sign. It's focusing enough, but yeah. Alright, so let's just get right into it. Let's start with the letter A. Let me zoom in a little bit and move these away. In fact, let me take this off, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so letter A. A is just upside down U. And sorry I don't have matching color, but when I made my sign, I was just using spare parts. I haven't ordered more bricks, so we'll just go with it. But you get the idea. So there's letter A. Like that. Okay? So, but then if you get the right colors, and if you clean up with the tiles here, it'll look much nicer. And you don't even have to use the studs, except for the attachment points like that. You could just use a different color tile as well, and I think it would look a lot better with without the studs on top, just tile in different color. But I guess you could just do like how I did it too. Okay, so there's A. So this 4 across, and just one plate right there. So that's A. And then let's go to B. Probably saw some of these letters already, but there's B. I chose to choose the round one, but I guess you could use the square ones here as well. But only thing, it kind of makes it look like an 8. So I kind of used the round one here. I think it works okay. So there's B. And by the way, if you're wondering what I used here to attach this guy here, and again, I ran out of the brown color one, just one tile, 1 by 1 tile piece. I just used a cheese slope, but you get the idea. You know what I mean? You just want to put something like one by one right there to cover that up. But what I used was the jumper right there to come right in the middle like that. Okay, and then C is right there, obviously. C. And D will be just take the middle part out, and that'll be like a D. And obviously, like I said, you don't have to use a jumper there. You could just use a flat tile, and all these things could be a flat tile like that right there. So there's D. It's B now, but there's D. And you already saw this letter, E. And I used the jumper tile here, because you need to attach it in the middle here, and what I used was the jumper tile right there. To make the E. I think E came out pretty good. F would be just like the C. Just move it up one. That's F. G would be like the C. Oops. Ran out of colors, so I'm gonna have to substitute this one as well, but that would be G. You just gotta pretend it's all same color, guys. So G right there. Okay. H you already saw. H. I is, come on, it's pretty obvious. I. And then J is, I may have to do this two-part video because I really want to keep this video really short, so. Okay, get this out. Yeah, I wish I had all these Lego parts to just be able to make all the letters and show you guys real quick. But like I said, I was just using spare parts to make this, so I have to. Gosh, this won't come out. I have to like just take these off and reuse it. But anyway, sorry about that. So there's J. And K, you already saw. Let's see. I think the K was the hardest, and it's kind of. I don't know if you guys let me know what you think about K. I don't know. I may have to rework it, but it looks good from a distance. But when you come close, you can see it's all stacked up. So I don't know. It looks okay, but at the same time, this was the hardest to figure out. K was the hardest to figure out too, but it's just 4 studs there. You attach the this is another 4 1x4 plate thingies, and you attach it there, and you attach the 3 up there to get that look of K. So there's K. And then L is pretty obvious. I'll just use this as an example. L will be just this, like that. Except, this would be covered up like that. This will be white tile, so you're just getting 4 and then 3 tiles that way. So that's L. And here's M. Kind of like taking a look at the preview of the S2, but here's M. Yeah, M was also really hard to try to fit it in 3 tiles this way. And I'm trying to keep all the letters uniform, because if I use like 4 tiles this way for M and then 3 for, like, say S like this over here, it's just not gonna look right. One letter is gonna just look really fat, and another letter is gonna look really skinny, and I didn't think it was gonna look very good. I rather, even though this M kind of looks a little bit weird, and by the way, this jumper tile I used over here, I mean, that should be really matching this color of the background. So if your letters were colored like different colors, and the background was just white, then this tile you want it white too, so it kind of hides it. But I think it's all right. I don't know. Tell me what you think about the M2. If you guys hate it or whatever, it looks okay. But when you have all, the like word together, I mean, I think it'll be fine. And I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes, so I'll do the last letter right now. And N. There's N. I think N came out pretty good. Again, I used the jumper over here. Now, if this was a flat tile, then you probably won't have to use this thing here. But I didn't have like this red color flat tile, so I had to use this because with the studs coming up, you can't directly attach it to the jumper. But anyways, like I said, this was flat tile, this was flat tile, there's no studs to interfere, so you could attach this directly onto the jumper. But you angle it like that, and that's N. Alright, I'll leave the link to the second part of this video down on the description. Please appreciate it if you guys make a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think we need to make improvements on certain letters. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out part 2.